Here's Chief Meteorologist Eric Snyder.
It's been a little while since I've been able to show you these live cameras and go, oh, look, the sky is still blue. And that's not just a testament to the cloud cover and the rainfall that we've had around here. It has also been the wildfire smoke. I mean, think back. When was the last time we had a day where it looked like that? It feels like it's been a long time, and it might be a little while again as we move forward. Less for the wildfire smoke, more for actual cloud cover starting to push its way on through. It is Friday. Take a breath, relax. The weekend is almost here, and do it knowing that the air quality right now is fine. There's no big issues with that. Little haze still left over up there, but as you saw from the live shots, not blocking the blue this go around. Temperatures will drop into the 60s for the remainder of your evening. If you got somewhere to be outside tonight, you don't have rain that you're going to run into. This is a completely dry forecast in the short term. In time, as the weekend goes on, your rain chances will gradually increase. The leftover ghost of our lake breeze boundary right along the Orleans-Genesee County line, that's not rain, that's dust and bugs and little teeny tiny debris that radar can actually pick up. I mean, makes sense. We can pick up birds during their migration. Stuff like that can show up too. We've got a few transient cells farther off to our west. They're going to stay there. This is the bulk of the stuff that is going to spiral its way on in going into the weekend. I'll paste the water vapor imagery on this. Yellow and orange is relatively dry air aloft. In blue, that's moisture. And this is going to be a pretty important part of our conversation of the forecast going into Sunday. Not just the humidity that we notice, that's where the dew point comes into play, but the moisture from the bottom of the atmosphere all the way to the top, basement to ceiling. If you wring that out like a sponge, you get something we call precipitable water, PW for short. Bigger the number, the more moisture you've got to play with. And model soundings on Sunday are suggesting we have almost double what would be considered the average amount of PW values for this time of year. Put another way, that atmosphere is going to be locked and loaded for any downpours that we got to be efficient rainmakers. And if there are multiple of them over the same location, which I suspect will be the case for some of you, we could be talking about some flooding risk out of this. How about those of you with plans on Saturday? It's not going to look like what it does right now. I'm going to tell you that right off the top. What it will be is mostly cloudy. What it won't be is a day that there's much on radar. That's not me telling you there's no rain at all. There'll be a few showers that pop later on in the day, but this is by far the best opportunity for you to go outside or get the yard work done. By Sunday, sure, I mean, there's some time in there it's not raining, but look, I mean, you're dealing with multiple rounds of heavier downpours before things finally and slowly start to taper off after Monday. Forecast rainfall amounts out of this. This is the way a system like this works. For some of you, not that big of a deal. For others, you're going to get an inch or two, maybe even 2 to 3 inches of rainfall. And we'll note the excessive rainfall outlook, the risk for flooding for day 3 Sunday has shifted west. Now instead of the Albany area, now it's favoring western New York. So a lot of folks won't have any issues at all on Sunday, but localized issues if you live in a flood-prone area, yeah, we'll be watching for you.